Welcome to Kids Kitchen. I'm Melissa Juergens from the Roswell Library branch, and I'm here to show you how to make a frozen treat. If anything says summer more than popsicles, it is ripe Georgia peaches. So what could be better than peach popsicles? So today we're going to make peach buttermilk popsicles. Don't let the buttermilk scare you. I'm only using a little and it adds a nice tanginess. To make this recipe, you will need 2.5 cups of peeled diced peaches, divided into 2 clumps. I have 1.5 cups here, which is what you're going to use first, and then another cup of diced peaches here. You'll also need 1/2 cup of honey. If your peaches are super ripe, like mine are, you can go with a little less. So that's what I'm going to be doing. You'll need 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream and 1/4 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can substitute using whole milk or 2% milk, 1 cup of milk and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice together. Let it sit for 5 minutes and then you've got buttermilk. Just pour in the amount that you need for your recipe. So here it goes. You're going to take 1.5 cups of peaches. Put it in your blender. And then you're going to use 3/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. It's my 1/4 measuring cup. 1, 2, 3. And then 1/4 cup of buttermilk. Shake it up a little bit first because it can be a little clumpy. I know that sounds yucky, but it actually turns out pretty good. There you are. And finally, your sweetener, the honey. Put the lid on, make sure it's nice and tight or you'll have a big mess on your hands. And then we're gonna blend it until it's smooth. Okay, that should do it. Now this remaining cup of peaches, we're gonna add that now. Just kind of stir it in. Maybe give it a quick little whir on a lower speed just to mix it in good. Again, making sure that lid's on tight. There, that should do it. Now we'll pour it into our popsicle molds. Be sure and leave a little space at the top because, as you know from science class, liquids expand a little when they freeze. Okay, now we're just going to pop them in the freezer for at least 8 hours. And then they'll be ready to eat. To unmold these popsicles, you're going to want to run them under very warm water for about 30 seconds, or alternatively dip them in a bowl of very warm water for several seconds. If you give a good tug on them and nothing happens, put them back in that water. You'll pull the stick right out of them. So let's put them in the freezer and we'll check on them tomorrow. All right, here they are, the finished product, and I brought them into work because it's the end of the work week and I wanted to bring a treat to my coworkers who've been working so hard out in the heat. So come on everybody, get a popsicle. Woohoo!
I'm here for the popsicles.
what's the
That's
verdict?
interesting. I wasn't really sure about the buttermilk.
I cut it down pretty far.
Yeah, but it's good. I mean, it's really
The
tasty.
peachy.
All right.
It's very peachy, delicious, Melissa.
Okay,
man.
so you all heard it. We have a rousing endorsement from the Roswell Cruise. So give this a try yourself. If you make it, post a picture in the comments. You can also find the original recipe on in the July issue of Southern Living, but I tweaked it a little and my version is in the comments below. So have a good week, everybody, and stay cool.